Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks around the world. Welcome to another episode of Hangin at Inti HQ, live at Inti Creates headquarters in beautiful Chiba, Japan. I am your host, Inti Creates producer, localization director, and doer of many things, Matt Papa. And to my right is this fine gentleman who's doing a lot of things himself these fine days.
All sorts of things.
Who goes by the name of
Andrew Singleton, localizer here at Inti Creates. Super excited for video games.
We back.
Yes, we're back. It has been longer than like
basically a month. Basically a month. The last time we were on was the week, the Thursday leading up to our Anime NYC departure, which I believe was like probably around like the 7th, 8th, something like that.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds
about
right.
It's been about a month. It's good to see your lovely usernames. I was gonna say faces, but I can't see your faces.
Oh no.
Or can
someday.
But yeah, it's good to be back. We've had a lot happen since we've last been here, so we're gonna have a lot to catch up with you guys on in the coming minutes. But before we do that, how are you, Mr. Localization Man at Inti Creates?
I've been very good.
Yeah,
I've been excellent.
Yeah, and why have you been so excellent? What excellence has been brought into your life to make you so excellent?
I went on a little trip this past weekend to Nagoya
so I've heard.
Concert.
Little bird told me that you went to.
Yeah, it was fun.
Have anything to do with that shirt you're wearing?
How we do, you know.
Yeah, just put two. Yeah, I'm a mathematician. Yeah, put two and two together. Yeah. How was the concert?
That was awesome. Yes, I hadn't been in Nagoya for a couple years.
Okay.
It was I like Nagoya a lot. It's a nice
I've still never been.
Kind of a as far as cities in Japan goes, it's not that big, but it's still a big city.
Yeah,
you know, compared to most American cities.
Top 5, right? In Japan?
Yeah, it's
top 5.
Pretty definitely.
Okay, yeah.
Top 3, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a nice big city. I didn't do a whole bunch around the city because I was mostly going to a concert and hanging around.
Yeah,
with friends because a bunch of friends were going.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
That makes sense. Nagoya's a cool town.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's where our branch office is in Nagoya.
That's right. So we have an Inti Creates office in
We
Nagoya.
do. Hopefully one time we get to drop by there.
Yeah.
You know, I've still never been to the Nagoya office.
Really?
Yeah. I've never been to Nagoya. I've never been to Nagoya.
I guess that's true.
Yeah. You know, this is one of those things just kind of never happened yet. But it will.
Right.
It's on my list of cities to get to.
You should.
I still gotta go to all the baseball stadiums in Japan.
Yeah.
And one of them is in Nagoya. Yes, you were. You were at the very place that I want to go to.
So much Dawala stuff everywhere.
Oh man,
it's so good. Everywhere.
So, Dawala is the mascot of the Nagoya baseball team, the Dragons. Despite the fact that they are the Dragons, their mascot.
He's a dragon koala, right? Isn't that what it is? Dawala.
He looks like a koala. Straight up. I mean, and he's pretty good. Look him up, like Doala. He's pretty amazing.
He's very famous on the internet.
He's pretty amazing. He even had a Figma made of him.
Yes, he does. Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
What you been up to?
Oof, me? Geez. This past weekend, one of my best friends from back in the U.S. was visiting Japan. So it was the first time I've gotten to spend quality time with her in years. So that was really, really fun. We went around, around Tokyo. She was here during the week too, and I was at work, so she's kind of doing her own thing then. But over the weekend, we went to the Cardcaptor Sakura Museum in Tokyo.
Sounds fun. Where is that?
That was in Roppongi. At Mori Tower. This is super. In the fancy building in the fancy area of Central Tokyo. For those of you who are not familiar, it was crazy. It's on the 52nd floor on this big tower building.
Really?
Yeah. There's an art gallery up there. I guess that changes out every now and then. So that's where they did it. So not only do you get to see all these amazing Cardcaptor Sakura stuff, but it was the dope view of Tokyo too. So that was really cool. They had tons of original illustrations, actual panels that they use. It's cool. You can see the originals and edits that they made and how they just clip out the text and paste it onto the paper. Yeah. So you can't even tell. It was pretty wild. So that was really cool.
That is cool.
That was really cool. And we went to onsen. We went around Odaiba, and then I also went to a little before that. I went to Tokyo Disney Sea.
Oh, big tourist time.
With my better half. Yes, we had a lot of fun. Tokyo Disney Sea. It's a unique it's like a unique park that they only have here in Japan, and it's super nice. It's definitely more geared towards adults, I think.
That's the idea, right?
Yeah, it seems like this somewhere you go to like take a a nice little family outing or like or a sweet little date or something like that. It's really fun though. It's super nice.
I think I was introduced to Disney, so the idea being like it's a Disney park where you can buy beer.
Yes. Yes, you can.
So it's just like, oh, like
yeah,
I guess that makes
straight
sense.
up can. Yeah, it was really nice. So that was a nice day. So yeah, and then now we're kind of back into the swing of it, and just 2 more weeks until I get on a plane again.
That's all right.
And go back home for the holidays. But we have a lot to share with y'all. Before that happens.
Yes. Finally.
Oh, yes.
What's the news?
So I would say that's about high time to get into the news. And we have a lot to catch up with you guys on. So shortly after our last stream, Andrew, myself, and Aizu-san back there, we flew off to Anime NYC for our last convention appearance of 2018. It was our first time at the show, and it was only their second year, so it's still very much an up-and-coming convention. But the folks at Anime NYC, they had reached out to us, and they invited us to come to the show. And so I was like, you know what, I'm a Mid-Atlantic guy. I've been to New York more times than I can count. So I was like, you know what, we've never done, for as big as a city as New York is, we've never done a show there. So I think it was a perfect opportunity for us to not only, do a show in a new market, but also, bring Dragon Mark for Death so close to its release to a whole new group of people.
That was a really good opportunity.
Yeah, it was great. So it worked out super well. So yeah, Anime NYC, it was a great time. We had a nice booth. We had people there, from start to finish each day. The Dragon demo stations were full. So if you came out to Anime NYC, thank you very much for coming out for. I can't speak English, jeez Louise. Thank you for coming out to see us.
Yeah,
there we go.
It was great seeing everybody.
Yeah, it was really, really nice.
Yeah, you wouldn't have thought it was like a pretty new convention by how many
people
were there.
not at all. Like,
really
like I said, it's only their second year, but they easily eclipsed 30,000 people this year. So that was super nice. But yeah, I just kind of want to share some of our crazy stories from Anime NYC, because I think we have a couple to share. So let's go to the first. I've got a bunch of pictures ready. So let's go to the next one there. So this was actually the first night. This is the night before Anime NYC officially began. It was crazy because we got there. We got to the NYC. Basically went to bed, got up the next morning, set up the booth, and we come outside, and it's snowing like crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like, it was a beautiful day. We're like, oh, this is a nice New York November day. Set up the booth, come out. It's like 4 in the afternoon or something like that, and just.
It was so ridiculous.
Just snow, just like a dump truck full of snow, just unloaded itself.
It wasn't the weather reports, but it was supposed to be pretty light. Like, it wasn't supposed to stick really.
Yeah, that was a dirty lie. That was a dirty lie.
How these things go.
So that created all kinds of trouble. Like I foolishly only brought like really thin, messy shoes. So like my shoes were soaking wet. I had to buy new shoes and like socks, and then it tried to get in our way the best we could, because that night, Aizu-san and I went to a New York Islanders game. I took him to his first hockey game, and my first Islanders game in a couple of years. In case you couldn't tell, I'm a fan. I'm not sure it gives that away. I actually picked up this
news to me.
This little bit at the game, so gotta represent. But yeah, it was fun. The Islanders won, beat the stupid Rangers 7-5. So that was very nice, and yeah, got a
good night.
I just on to his first NHL game, so that was very cool. And then, so let's go to the next one, and then let's see what else we got. Yeah, so this was at the booth with Aizu-san and Hashimoto-san from Hakama, basically the other man with the plan, producer-wise, as far as Dragon Mark for Death goes. He came in to join us for our panel that we had at Anime NYC. And poor Hashimoto-san, man. He had a doozy of a time.
Yeah, because he came in, because we came in a Wednesday and the big snow was on Thursday.
Yeah, so poor Hashimoto-san was coming into New York on Thursday, And he was supposed to, his play was supposed to, like, I think it was supposed to arrive in, like, the middle of the afternoon. He was supposed to be in the city by, like, early evening. And just kind of kick back a little bit before the show the next day. No. He told us that they like circled around in the air for like 2 hours before they could even land. Yeah. Finally lands, you know, gets his stuff, and he had to wait over 3 hours out in the cold to get a taxi from the airport to the hotel. Eventing is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. In case you didn't know, things, especially Mother Nature, loves to throw a wrench. Loves to throw a wrench in your plan. So, never.
Thankfully, he did come in.
Yeah, thankfully, he made it, and everything was okay at the end of the day. But he got to he got into Manhattan probably about 7 hours later than he was supposed to. Yeah. So yeah, poor guy had a little adventure thanks to good old Mother Nature. So let's go to the next one, and let's see what else we got here. Yeah, so this was our panel, and thank you to Anime NYC for providing us with said panel. That was very nice. You know, we just kind of brought you guys the latest, you know, Dragon Mark for Death information, a bunch of which we revealed at Anime NYC, which we will be getting to very, very, very shortly. That was fun. Aizu-san and Hashimoto-san playing Dragon on stage, and it was really fun. So if you were at Anime NYC, and especially if you were at the panel, thank you very much for that. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to try to go to the next one, try to speed this up a little bit. I'm going to talk your ear off for too long, because I will. Yeah, so this is like, this is some of the stuff from the booth. This is our t-shirt selection, and just kind of do the general merch overflow that we had at the booth. It's so nice being able to, like, when you go to a new market, a lot of people haven't seen your stuff for the first time.
Right.
So it was really cool being able to, like, kind of reintroduce all of the amazing shirts our designers and the folks at Fangamer have made over the past couple years. So that was really cool. So let's go to the next one, and let's see what else did we put in here. I put in like pictures. Yeah. So that was the back. There's just another shot of the booth. Just truly looking like a big old derp. Let's go. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, so this is kind of like a full shot of the booth. We had, you know, the four stations being played. You know, I give the folks at Anime NYC credit. Those stations never stayed open for more than like a minute tops. So that was super nice. Fun. So and thank you guys for that. Let's go to the next one. So we had a special visitor. So by pure coincidence, this lovely young lady here, Miss Ayano, who you Gunvolt faithful may know as the voice of Elise herself, just happened to be in New York City by total chance. Just happened to be in New York City at the same time as we were. So like she saw that we were coming, and she was like, "Are you guys going to New York?" And we were like, "Yeah, we're gonna be at the show." She's like, "Oh my God, can I come?" I was like, "Yeah, of course you can." So Ayano came on day one. She hung out at the booth for a while and you know, got the tour around Anime NYC events. So yeah, that was fun. It was just complete random happenstance. You know, that we both found ourselves in NYC from Tokyo at the same time. So that was pretty cool. So it was good seeing you, Ayano, and I hope you had fun at Anime NYC. And just let's go to the next one. That was us on our way home.
Earlier.
We had a super early flight. Super. Like, what time did we get up? Like 3 o'clock in the morning. 3:30, something like that.
The flight was 7 something.
The flight was at like 7 a.m.
At 7
from JFK.
So yeah, we wanted to be.
So you know how it goes. You got to be there like at least 2 hours in advance, and you never know with JFK. It could always be like super crowded. So we got there even a little earlier than that. So like we were out of our hotel by like 4 in the morning.
That was
pretty grim. It was sleepy boys.
This is like in the terminal.
Yeah, it was like in the terminal.
And it's still pitch black outside.
Yeah, as you can see, it's pitch black outside. So that was probably what, like 5 in the morning, something like that. Had a morning morning Wendy's, which I don't think I've ever had in my life. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't know they had breakfast.
Yeah, I didn't know they had breakfast either, but apparently at JFK they do. So
pretty good.
That was fun. And then I think I have one more picture to. So this is our friend Oscar. He completely surprised us at Anime NYC with a fully decked out warrior cosplay from Dragon Mark for Death. Like, none of us had any idea he was coming. He didn't like post about this on. We didn't see it on Twitter or anywhere like that. And like,
he just walked into the panel, didn't he?
Yeah, he just walked into the. You know, to his credit, he kept that. Nobody posted about it, and he just waltzed into the panel, all decked down as the warrior like that. And I'm like, what?
It was awesome.
So that was amazing. So thank you for hanging. If you're here, thank you for hanging out at the booth and showing off your amazing warrior cosplay. That was super cool. So we have now seen, before the game has even come out, we've seen a decked out witch cosplay. We've seen a decked out warrior cosplay. So you Empress and Shinobi potential cosplayers, get on it. Let's go. Let's go. So thank you very much. Oh, I think I see him there in the chat area. So thank you for doing that amazing costume. That was super cool and a very nice surprise for the whole team.
Extremely impressive.
So that was really fun. Yes, Anime NYC was a great time. Thank you for everyone who came out to the show. And yeah, give that man Mega Ozu in the Twitch chat there proper props, because you did a kick-ass job with that costume.
Pretty amazing.
Sorry, I just see the YouTube chat. Wawa is a convenience store mostly located in the U.S. Northeast. You're damn right it is, and it's the best convenience store in the world. I was wearing a Wawa shirt.
Oh,
one of my favorite moments in all of my Inti Creates travels was introducing Aizu-san to Wawa and having him reaffirm what I already knew, and that Wawa is even better than Japanese convenience stores.
Oh, really?
Which is high praise.
I'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it.
I promised you guys new Dragon Mark for Death information, and I'm going to give it to you. So, in case you did not see, at Anime NYC, we released a bunch of new Dragon Mark for Death information. So I'm going to give you guys a quick recap of what we revealed there. So you guys, everyone here is, you know, up to date on what we got for Dragon. So, first things first, for Dragon Mark for Death, we released a brand new video for Dragon Mark for Death. So I'm actually going to have, so yes, that is a screen cap from it. So I'm going to have, so let's roll the video and have you guys take a look at that, because it's super cool. So yeah, that's what we call in Japanese an imeji video. Oh. So it's like a kind of like just like a.
Gives you a feel for like.
Yeah, it gives you a feel for the world and the atmosphere of Dragon Marked for Death.
Good look at the characters too.
Yeah, and a really good look at the characters like in action.
That's super cool.
So that, and yeah, we hope to share more tasty morsels between now and release day with you guys for Dragon Marked for Death, and so definitely stay tuned for that. So as you may have caught at the end, there's a couple of new little tidbits there. First of all, the price point for Dragon Marked for Death, which we revealed there as well. So how this is going to work is that Dragon Marked for Death is going to be basically sold in 2 packs. A Empress Warrior pack known as the Frontline Fighters pack, and a Shinobi Witch pack known as the Advanced Attackers pack. And how this is going to work, so you see the Empress and the Warrior there. So basically how it's going to work is each pack is going to be available for $14.99, and it enables you to play as both of the characters that you see in each pack. You know, you basically play through the entire game, do everything and you possibly can in the game with those 2 characters. So if you're like, well, I want all 4 characters, so basically you get both packs for $14.99 each. Bam,
you're good to go. Yeah.
You're good to go. So that's how that's going to work. So if you kind of want to just like, oh, well, I'm interested in this character or these characters, you know, you can you can just jump in with the 2 characters for $14.99. If you decide you want the other 2, get those 2 all the same. It'll all be on, you know, in one Dragon Marked for Death, you know, central hub. Yeah. You know, it's not like Dragon Marked for Death Red and Blue or something like that. Right. You know, it's all one game. It's just what characters you have available, really.
Yeah, one of them gets you in and buying the other one later or at the same time.
Right.
Get you all 4
ready
to go.
Exactly. So $14.99 for each pack, or if you want all 4, basically $29.99 for all 4 characters to have that complete 98. Gotta save that penny. It's very important to get the whole complete 4-character Dragon Marked for Death experience. So that's that. And the other thing that you may have saw is that the game is now coming out January 31st, 2019. So we had to push it back a little bit. I know it was supposed to come out like next week, basically. But due to various circumstances, the most important of which I'm about to tell you, we pushed it back to January 31st. And one of the biggest reasons why that is that we are putting out a physical release for Dragon Marked for Death that will come out as close to that date of January 31st as possible. So we figured rather than, you know, get the digital out and have that come, you know, potentially a month, 2 months, whatever later, we figured it would be best to just nudge the game back a little bit and have it get much closer to the release of the physical version, as close as possible. So stay tuned in the coming days and weeks for more information about the physical release and when that's going to be hitting your local game retailer. So there you have it. That's all the new information we have for Dragon Marked for Death. Yes, we're talking Europe and North America. So you will be able to get it in both regions. So definitely, it's coming from our friends at Nighthawk Interactive, the same folks who released the Striker Pack, the Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack on Switch for us. So definitely, you know, once we reveal the date and all that kind of stuff, definitely check with your local retailers or your favorite online retailers in your region, be it US or Europe, and see who's got it available. And you know, I would definitely, not to nudge you, but I would definitely recommend pre-ordering the game if you're going to get the physical version.
Right, definitely.
You know, we're not a huge, you know, we're not a AAA company. We're not making millions of copies, so that's always a safe bet to do that. So, and then 2 other quick points. I know you guys want to see more Dragon Marked for Death gameplay, so we're going to get to that. So just 2 quick other points to tell you guys. For all of you Gal Gunners out there, the Steam version of Galgun 2 received a new DLC, which enables the entire game to be played in VR. That's right, you can play the entirety of Galgun 2 in the world of virtual reality.
That's right. All the cutscenes, all the story, all the missions, all the menus, everything. It's all there.
It's all fine-tuned, tweaked, perfected to run in VR, so it looks great and you don't get sick.
Just the DLC pack, just $7.99 US.
$6.99? Or $7.99?
I think it's $7.99.
It is.
I believe it's $7.99. But there's also, if you don't have the game yet, there's also a bundle.
Yes.
That'll get you a bit of a discount on that, so
yes,
it's easy to pick that up.
So yeah, just a little one-button add-on to your, if you have Galgun 2 on Steam already. It's just boom.
I mean, if you have the means to play it in VR, then highly recommend.
Highly recommend. It is the true way to experience everything Galgun 2 has to offer. For sure. So for all you Galgunners out there with VR headsets, you've been dreaming of playing Galgun 2 in VR on Steam, Inti Senpai has answered your prayers.
That's right.
And finally, last little tidbit we have for you guys. This guy, yours truly, Matt Papa, getting 2019 event schedule off to a pretty fast start.
That's right.
Because I will be attending MagFest. That's right, the legendary MagFest held in National Harbor, Maryland in January, from January 3rd to January 6th. I will be there on behalf of this fun company I work for, participating in their charity gaming marathon. And we're going to be showing off a bunch of different Inti Creates games and playing them for charity. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're going to be at MagFest, I'm not going to have like a big booth or like a panel or anything like that. But if you're going to be at MagFest, definitely come by and say hi. And come stick around for some of our amazing Inti Creates game runs. We're going to have we're going to have a bunch of our new stuff and some of our old stuff too.
Yeah, and even if you're not there, it's all going to be streamed online.
It's all going to be streamed live on Twitch.
You could totally watch
So definitely keep track of our social media. I'll be posting the whole schedules for our all the Inti game streams, and where you can find some games I'll be playing myself, some games will be on the couch with another speedrunner. So definitely make sure you come hang out with those either at the show or on Twitch. I will definitely do that. I will definitely say hello to Takeshi Tateshi for you and for me. So yeah, definitely come join me for those. It's going to be a lot of fun and raising money for a good cause. So definitely make sure you come by and hang out with us for those. And now, interesting thing, Chris, localization guy who does the plans and the demands and integrates. I think it's time to play some Dragon Ball for Death.
Finally.
What do you say?
Finally,
I know, God, I hate that guy. He talks so much. Jeez Louise. But yeah, so what we're going to be showing you guys today is actually the latest demo build that we have of the game that we're actually showing off at stores here in Japan right now.
Yeah, right.
So,
taking it around different places.
We're doing a Dragon Ball for Death on its Japan tour across a couple of stores across some of the big cities here in Japan. So let's jump right into it. Let's do some Dragon March for Death. Let's get into this.
So now, you'll be on the stream, and I'll be on the handheld?
Yeah.
All right.
So I want to take this opportunity to show off a couple of the local multiplayer stuff I don't think that you guys may have not seen yet. So we got 3 multiplayer stages here on this demo build. So I want to go through each one. And we'll just kind of have some fun with it. Now, what I think would be fun to do is, how we have these available in the packs, the Fighters pack and the Attackers pack here. So I kind of want to try these stages like, as if we bought, let's say we bought the Advanced Attackers pack. How would this go for us?
Yeah, show up the packs.
Yeah. So, do I want to be Shinobi or Witch? Let's try them out first. Would you like to be Shinobi or Witch?
I'll go with Witch.
Oh yeah, the Shinobs. Can we get a release window for Luminous Avenger? Unfortunately not. All I can tell you about Luminous Avenger X is
we'll have more information.
We will definitely have more information about Luminous Avenger when the time is right. What I can promise you, though, is that the team is working very hard on it. I'm seeing their progress every day, and the game looks dope.
One second.
Andrew's gonna hop into here. Working earlier.
Hold on.
Local wireless is always a tricky beast. So let's just get Andrew in here. Say, can you please buff the witch's normal attack? I felt really weak in Anime NYC. That's the point. Because if her normal attack was stronger, she would be completely busted. Here, you know, let me back out and
yeah.
Let me back out and
You have to hold it up. Hold on a second. Get it a little closer.
yeah. Gonna speed our little switchy friend down. Yeah, local wireless is always a little finicky, but we'll get him in there and we will get you guys. This you guys about online? Yes, it does indeed have online multiplayer. You can play locally, like Andrew and I are doing, with local wireless. Each person has their own Switch and is in full control of their own thing. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna
hold.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
We're good now.
Yeah, I'm gonna. We're good. Oh, we're good. Okay, good. There we go. The local wireless guys are playing nice now. Yay. So let's just kick off with some Ogre Fort action. And for those of you who haven't seen Ogre Fort, I know if you watch our streams, you may have seen the stage before. But those of you not, this is pretty much the first major stage you can play in the game.
Yeah, the first story kind of thing you'll play through.
Yeah. He's a hangry boy. That ogre prince. I should buy my brother another Switch just for this game. Well, oh, dang. That's mighty nice of you. So is there any chance of a physical version of Mighty Gunvolt Burst if y'all find the right company to do so? Anything is possible. I would never completely say that is impossible, but as of right now, we have nothing to announce or anything like that.
Fire.
Yeah, Andrew load up some of his spells there. Oh, yeah. So, the Advanced Attackers pack here with the Shinobi and the Witch, they are definitely a bit more on the advanced level.
Yeah, also on the offensive side, for sure.
Yeah, not the most defensively capable characters in the world.
You gotta be pretty careful. Luckily, the Witch can heal, though.
Yes, the Witch can heal. And drop giant icicles on unsuspecting demon caterpillars.
So as you level up with the Witch, you get access to your different elements. So
yeah, so the Witch has 4 total elements. She's got wind, ice, thunder, and fire.
But yeah, she's very extremely high risk, high reward. She's glass cannon, and like if you don't have a spell ready, you get into combat. Like
yeah, you're gonna have a bad time.
Like someone pointed out, her basic attack really does almost nothing. It's mostly useful for busting open bricks and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Although one nice thing, we just have to show it off here, but I'm like, oh
no,
fine, you go on ahead. But you can.
Yeah, that's the beauty part. Like even if he falls, I can still. Yeah. I can still kind of do my thing if I want.
You don't have to wait for me.
That is the beauty of each person having their own screen, is that you're in full control over what you do. Oh, I love that kick. Absolutely love that kick. He's loading up. Oof. Because that was used the condensed spell, right, with the fire there. Man, that was sick.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different possible combinations for spells. So that's
yeah, it's pretty wild how
condensed, lightning powered up. Really partial to the homing fire, though.
Yeah, so this is what she's got, like condensed, which kind of like packs, which just kind of packs everything together. See, like I can go this way, but you can't.
Loot?
Yeah. I saw your little fireball from the other side there. Who do you think would be the best character for speedrunning? Probably the Shinobi,
right?
He's Mr. Agile himself. So I don't have to wait for Andrew to finish if I want to kind of get here. If he's an enemy ahead, well, he's here now. But if he was like, oh man, I'm like super far behind.
Hold on, let's heal up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bless. Look at that.
Make sure you heal up for a boss fight, then you go in.
But yeah, I would definitely say Shinobi, probably. Tasty.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he's got this. He's the fastest walking speed.
Yeah,
he's got double jumps.
Double
he's got
jump,
air dash.
Yeah, I would say definitively the Shinobi would probably be the speedrunner choice.
Well, who knows? I mean,
you never know. I mean, speedrunners always find a way to surprise us, so you never know.
That's just the layman's view.
But
I'm sure the experts could.
Out of 10, I would definitely say. Without being a speedrun super pro, I would say that Shinobi would definitely be the man with the plan in that regard. Oh, that meteor is so good. Oh, and you burned him too. Nice.
Well, that's really helpful. Lower his defense.
Woo! Man, that hurts.
Using my
Holy
the dragon energy. Dragon power takes lets you cast the spells repeatedly, which is super good for boss fights.
Yeah, that move is powerful. Yeah, so basically what he can do is the witch can use her dragon ability to basically.
Oh, it's paralyzed.
Get him.
Good.
So basically what the witch can do is she can basically do it's called Dragon Surge, and she can activate Dragon Surge, and then her dragon energy will basically start draining slowly. And while that is happening, she can load up a spell and basically cast it as many times as she wants before her dragon energy runs out.
You'll be very quick with your input though.
Yes, because the witch is all about.
You have to input it before, like after you activate it, your energy's already starts draining.
Boom! Kick to the face.
I got melted into attacks. So I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, no.
We have enough energy. So.
Yeah, the witch's face does not like anything.
No.
Go. There's a damage output on Shinobi compared to others. He's definitely more of a, I would say,
he's up there.
He's up there probably with, I would say the Empress is probably the most DPS focused, with the second being Ninja or Shinobi.
I wonder though.
If you
get in there brawling, make sure you use your lock-ons. It could be pretty good.
Yeah, and then if the witch, if you're super fast at inputs, it can really, as you saw when he was doing like the tornadoes and the meteors, he was lighting that ogre up. So I mean, it really depends on the person's skill level and their play style. So it's hard to say. Like I said, on paper, like at a glance, you would probably say the Empress or the Ninja or the Shinobi. But that could easily change depending on how your own personal skill level and just play style is. Oh, this is a good boy. His dad's a jerk. He's a good boy. I'm glad ogres didn't beat him. He's a good boy. He's a very good boy.
right.
So that's the Ogre Fort. Kind of get a taste of.
There's a lot of people who watch the stream who've seen that before.
Yeah. If you're new,
then look.
So let's use the frontline fighters, the more kind of, I'd say, beginner friendly characters.
Probably.
So here, I'll go with Empress here.
All right.
And,
I'll choose the warrior.
Warrior.
They're definitely they're a little bit more straightforward.
Yeah, I think, their roles are a lot more easily defined. And, I think it's just a bit more user-friendly. Like, if you're not used to action games and, like, stuff like that,
right,
I think these two are definitely easier to worry about. They're easier to get a feel for.
Well, if you think about it, like, in order for the shinobi, he needs to lock on all the time to be doing damage, which is can be a little counterintuitive at first. It's an extra thing to worry about, and you need that dragon meter.
Yes, you do.
In order to actually do your damage.
Yes.
Or that's not true of anybody else. And the witch obviously has complicated inputs.
All of her button inputs. Every time you see him
dodging stuff,
like standing there like this, and Andrew's hitting a bunch of buttons, like a specific combination of buttons to load up elements, load up spell types, load up effects, all kinds of stuff that you can weave together. So it's a lot to think about and process. And not only that, it's how fast can you input?
You just got to press the button.
How fast can you do those
buttons?
So that's really.
I think the spells aren't too hard to memorize. They have pretty simple patterns as long as you kind of remember the patterns. But for a newer player, it's going to be really rough, and it's just so much extra to think about. But once you get it, it's super satisfying.
Oh, it's great.
Getting that stuff
off. I said that big old tornado and the meteors.
Goddess. Like, it's amazing. But Ninja and Warrior, or Empress and Warrior, are not without their strengths.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone's got their strengths.
A bit more straightforward.
Yeah, and the Empress and Warrior can definitely take a beating a bit better.
I think that's another important point.
Than the Shinobi and Witch.
You have to be very careful when you're Shinobi or Witch. You will drain your mission meter very quickly. But Empress and Warrior give you a lot more leeway. Especially the Empress, she doesn't have quite the health of the Warrior, but she has ranged attacks that you keep a little distance.
As our fellow there said, we have to protect the sails.
Yeah. We'll go down very quickly.
This is a new stage. We have not showed this on stream yet, so this is going to be a first for us on stream. So
I did not realize this was in the demo.
Oh yeah. Look out for baddies. Baddies, where are you? I know you're coming.
I don't think we've shown this off at a US event. It's just the Japanese one. This is for a pretty decent level for this demo. 15.
Yeah, this one's a bit hard. Yeah, so the Empress, she's got that straightforward sort of attack. Oh no,
we'll split up a little bit. I'll watch this center.
The right side.
The right side's already gone. This center is fine, so I'll watch this center. Okay.
Uh-oh. We got company. Got some company. Oh, angry.
So for this time we'll want to stick together so hopefully we can shield.
Yeah. Ah, crap, I got confused. That's bad.
Confusion is pretty rough. Getting your inputs backwards is no fun.
Yeah. Lock that. Poop. Well, not too that water surge hurts. So,
yeah.
We got the one arm down. Yeah. Keep protect.
I'm out of juice.
Oh, no.
Out of protect juice. Yeah, we got the ones that can do the confusion gone, which is really helpful.
No, I got confusion again, so I'm trying to get hit by water. The pain.
Yeah, the warrior really wants to concentrate on his charge attacks.
Yeah,
that's
charge
doing the most damage. And definitely take every opportunity you can.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Oh, that's
boom.
Really good.
Get that.
Yeah, so
the Empress can charge up her little dragon arm there.
It's a really good combination because the warrior can protect the Empress. If you get hit, you'll get knocked out of your out of juice. The shield takes a lot of meter. It's extremely powerful because it is invincible.
Oh, dragon cannon! Gotta be careful. Oh, there's the thing.
Dragon sphere.
Dragon sphere. I love this. This is so cool.
And it'll give you infinite dragon points while you have it.
So while this is active, you basically have an infinite dragon points. Protect me, buddy.
Yeah, you're good. Just let it rip.
Let her rip. Oh, blue to the face.
It's probably like ultimate combo, really.
Wombo combo. Let's go.
Nothing going on here. Just kill it. You can just do that for as long as you have meter, so your meter is infinite. There you go.
The womboist comboist. Just real talk though, that was so satisfying. Just unloading on that thing's dumb face.
What about Berserk? Yeah.
Boom! I love that attack so much. Little home run swing.
Special attack you only do while Berserk.
Yes. Is this 60 FPS? Yes, this is 60 FPS.
That's right. We have time for one more.
We got GOTY 2019 comments already.
Oh.
Y'all are too nice.
Dragon marked for death.
So yes, that was a very boss focused thing, but you can see how powerful that dragon sphere is. And you know, a lot of these characters have, like, the Empress and Warrior have great synergy with each other.
Yeah, for sure.
And like I said, you know, Warrior can sit there and protect Empress, and she can just, you get that dragon surge, that cannon with no.
And of course the same thing can be said for Warrior and Witch, because Witch can do the same thing. The Witch behind that shield, you can just input all your spells.
Do a dragon surge with the Witch and just
all over. Yeah, just keep coming.
Okay, so let's kind of mix and match a little bit now. So I'm gonna be a Witch.
Show off the Witch. Okay. I'll do Empress.
Okay. Ladies' night. Let's go. Looks and plays like a dream come true. Oh, well, I hope so.
It's definitely unique. I've definitely felt that. For all I've played it, it's not really like much else.
Ready to get lost in white?
Alright. Lost in white. Alright.
Alright.
I really like the Snow Country guys.
Yeah.
Their armor's pretty cool looking. Rude. Yeah, you catch a lot of stuff from NPCs in this game. Not super fond of the Dragon Blood.
Yeah. No. Dragon Blood are not,
I don't know, I guess it's actually really interesting what NPCs are nice to
you you saw the last guy, he was very gruff and, like, he's a gruff sailor guy, but he's like, I don't give a crap if you're Dragon Blood or not, just do the thing.
No, it's pretty, I really like the world that this takes place in. That's something you get, right? It's like people who will judge you for how you look and where you come from, and people who really doesn't make any difference to them.
Yeah.
I'll just go on ahead and you can back me up with this ridiculous stuff.
That's like a basic fire.
The basic fire can be a really good spell for
sort of like a level 1
just like a quick level 1 fire is actually
so so much better.
It's very good. I think like if you're, if you want something quick and way better than the basic attack.
This is a level 2 fire. Let's load this up.
Yeah. Solid.
As you can see, Witch's little her little pea shooter, as I like to call it,
it's not good for much
damaging.
Yeah.
In fact, he just did all the work right there.
One good thing to note is that since when you have a spell, spell charged up, when it's stored, right? Like if you get there's an obstacle or like a pot you want to smash or something, like you would think you'd have to waste your spell just to smash the pot. Well, in fact, you actually have a little owl helper that will smash pots and even like stun enemies for you. If you press down and Y, you throw out a little owl, and that will keep your spells charged or stored while you send it out. It can even hold off enemies a little bit. Like if something's charging at you, the owl will hold them off. Like try sending out an owl.
That's like load up wind.
Yeah.
Go owl. I mean, it does like no damage.
No, but it will stun the enemy and it will open pots and break bricks and things like that. So it can be very useful. Don't want to forget. Don't forget about the owl buddy.
Yeah, owl buddy's a good buddy. I always try to level up twice if you can.
That'll be the maximum level.
Ow, ow.
That's tricky.
Oh, that condensed fire.
Condensed fire is very good. I love the homing for mediators. I got frozen frostbite.
I got confused. Meteor sucker. There we go. We back.
Yeah. That's so much damage. But yeah, there's an time investment that goes into casting those big spells like that.
Even if you know the spell, sometimes your fingers just kind of flub it up.
Yeah. The more you get used to it, the less often will happen, I think. Also, it's going to depend on your controller, too.
Yeah.
Find the good witch controller. How you want to do that. I think the regular Switch buttons are pretty decent for it. They're decently spaced apart so you can hit them accurately.
Either the Joy-Cons or the Pro-Con.
The Pro-Con should be really good.
The Pro controller. It's really nice. Oh wait. What was heal again?
It's BYXAB. It's clockwise circle from B. That's how I remember it. And you're gonna need to, I think, do condense to make it bigger. And that'll make it a sphere that will heal both ways. Homing does that. It will go straight to someone as well.
Sorry.
Oh, automatically.
Excuse me. Sometimes you want to just load up skills real fast.
Yeah.
Cookie, shot. Quick spell, shot. Quick spell, shot. It really just depends on how you want to control it, That's entirely up to you.
Yeah. For like smaller enemies, you don't really necessarily need the big spells because they do tons of damage, but they take a long time to inflict. You might want to go for a quick fire or lightning.
Very bad.
Where's the warrior? We need a warrior.
Right. Very bad.
Oh no. Might be able to summon a platform to get over him.
Yeah,
that's YA.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Nice escape.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do that whole time.
You can summon some tornadoes or meteorite. You turn around. Hit him. Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna do wind actually.
The wind should be pretty good.
Power that up.
Oh no. So rough fight two of these guys.
Ah, dang it. Are tough.
Get them down.
What about that?
Oh no, tornado coming. Nice, nice.
Level this up.
Oh, perfect. Both of them. Alright. That was rough.
Oof. All that for a nice course. Woo! Man.
He did not make it. Yeah, if you activate your Dragon Surge for the infinite spells, it clears the spell you have entered. So you have to enter after.
You have to load that up.
You have to be very quick once you get your maximum damage with that.
Like that treasure just spawns. There's a dead body. Congratulations.
Good one.
And perfect timing, actually. We're pretty much right on the money there. Oh man! So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Look at somebody got some new stages for you guys for Dragon Mark for Death. I mean, really, this is just like such a small little taste of what the whole game has to offer.
For sure.
This game is super deep and has more content than probably anything we've ever put out to this point. In terms of especially as far as our action games go.
Yeah, for the style of game, it's quite a bit.
Yeah, it's a lot. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We hope you enjoyed all the latest Dragon Mark for Death stuff. We will be back 2 weeks from now. So that will be December 19th for you guys at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. That'll be our last stream of the year before we have our holiday break. And then we'll be within then. After that, I'll see you guys at MagFest during our stream. So definitely keep in touch with us on Inti Creates EN on Twitter, Inti Creates on Facebook for all the latest Inti Creates information, so you can be all in tune with what we got going on. And yeah, I will see you guys on the internets. And until next time, it was our pleasure to serve you. Bye.
Later.